Right, last fence. It's a bit more, it's a bit rustier, but it's missing one strip of barbed wire, so it should be good. I need pal.
All right, Bill.
Oh, it just flipped over.
There you go.
Yeah, it's gonna flip over. Mate, pro. Oh, oh shit. If only we had a football, I could have put Norway to bed here. Mate, with the goals. What?
Not a problem. Smoke's coming from that. As if they're burning stuff in the part we're going through.
Oh shit. Greg means the railway yard next to where we climb over. That's the thing we can't celebrate too much. There's an awful obstacle up ahead. Yeah. Forget about the football.
How you doing? You alright? Yeah, not bad, just about.
Just going on a little stroll, you know.
Yeah.
Taking a shortcut. Yeah.
Exactly, I know. We thought we were going to be hooked on that fence.
So, cheers. Not even wondering what we're doing.
Little did those jovial cyclists know that we were in fact on one gigantic 40-mile shortcut across their country, the next 100 metres of which was arguably the most dangerous of the lot. A high-speed railway track lined by a 7-foot spiked palisade fence, and this time there would be no ladder, just a wooden pallet that we'd strategically positioned 36 hours earlier.
But between us and that fence is an active yard.
Mate, there's someone in that yard.
There's someone in it?
Yeah. There's someone in that yard working.
Shit. We either have to wait for them to go, or we just run.
No, I mean they're there, mate. They're just below that tree.
What do you think? Wait it out? Or do you just run?
You can't run.
No.
You have to climb the fence.
No, I know, but I'm just thinking of options, mate. Well, that's what I'm saying. It's either that or we wait it out.
Well, it's either that or we just tell them what we're doing and we just go through it.
Do you want to do that?
How long is it going to be there?
Could be curtains, potentially. Like, I don't know, if they phone someone. Don't know, do you?
Fuck, I see, mate. That was too easy for this to be. This
yeah.
is
I'm glad we're past that, though.
I am glad we're past that, but what's it all for?
Yeah, true.
Me and Greg pondered over the potential roles and responsibilities of this mystery man and how invested he was likely to be in the railway track itself. And then we heard a promising sound.
Oh. Is he going? I think. Do it now. Okay, the guy has gone through the gate and walked into that yard. So we've got a window of opportunity where we can. How far is it? Yeah, he's walking away. He's about 80 meters away. So it's a window of opportunity. We can't rush this fence, and you'll see why. Yeah, let's go, man.
Promises, mate, in a way. There's been no train coming back so far.
Yeah, that's a bit worrying. Right, let's go.
Like, I don't think I missed every single one of them, but whatever, float your boat. I kind of want to go to Kiba and see if there's a... I want to check if there's any dead PMCs. Can I go through here? Let me through! Oh my god. Hey Google, turn off the ceiling light. there's a dead guy right here. They don't seem to be in Kiba right now. Shit. That's killer. If I die, I die. I mean, I really don't care. I just want to check for graphics cards and shit. Get the fuck out of here. I got a pretty nice gun out of the deal so far. I don't know how much ammo's in it. Is this fucking landmark? Or is this like a wannabe landmark? Because I'm pretty confused right now. What the fuck? It's gotta be a wannabe landmark. That's the only thing I could think. Someone copied his name. I mean, it has a dash in it too. I don't think Landmark's name has a dash in it. Cash is not bad. Yeah, I'll try to get out, I guess. I hate these compacts. It sounds like my head is in a bucket. to be a camper with 6 minutes left. That'd be hilarious. People are losers like that. They got no lives, so they sit there and just wait.
Huh? There it is. Come on, mate. Right, should we do it quick?
With the man now completely out of sight, we quickly headed over to our wooden pallet, who had politely stayed put, and carried it over to the corner of the two fences.
To your side. Yeah. 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 Right, shall I go?
Be very careful when you get over the other side, Tom.
Yeah, we'll go.
Take your time. Don't rush this. Don't worry. If anyone shouts, don't do anything. Just focus on what you're doing. Yeah, take your bag off, mate. Go on.
Oh, fuck that.
Take your time. Push off your right. Push, 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 push. Nice, mate. Right, stay in, stay in.
It's your wrong side, isn't it?
Just as Greg prepared for his attempt, he suddenly noticed that we weren't alone.
What? Where? Oh my god. Jesus. Okay.
No rushing.
Yeah, and we're going over to the right a bit.
Watch these tracks.
Listen.
Go.
Yeah. Yes. Get in. Come on. Fucking buzzing.
Wait, these are worth a good amount too. Hold on.
Thanks for not barking, sir.
The timing of that again. Insane, mate.
As we made our way up the embankment and up towards the open fields
what?
beyond, the sense of
Oh, they're
freedom
not found
and
in
jubilation that
rain,
came over us was
motherfucker.
too strong not to savour.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Look what's ahead now. Glorious, glorious fields.
Oh. Wow.
That is like, now we can celebrate in a way.
That is, we deserve to be taking a moment to reflect and just say that was one tough section and we've done it.
Nailed
I mean,
it.
my favourite part of that, madly, the part I was most worried about, was going over the initial fence.
Yeah, it was class, wasn't it?
It was class,
It was
wasn't it?
like-
So smoothly that people watching were just thinking, oh,
Yeah, fair
yeah. I noticed one woman like clapping in the upstairs window.
That yard at the end, the way that like, not only did Greg spot him, which was very useful, but he just fucked off almost instantly.
The opportune moment, and not only did he disappear, he went completely out of view, like
Yeah.
into the building.
Yeah,
Could
not
have been
even
just
in the
he
other
could have been
yard.
pottering around in the other yard.
Yeah,
And then there's the final bit about the dog.
dog didn't bark.
Dog didn't bark.
No trains came, I mean. And he's back in there. It's been 10 minutes and he's back in the first yard,
Yeah,
working away
working away, mate.
with real vigour.
That was just a golden window of time right there, wasn't it?
We seem to have all the luck, don't we? God, I'm waiting for it to end. Hive of activity back there now. But we are continuing on, and hopefully it's less of that swampy, woody crap and just some nice rolling fields that we can glide through.
Yeah, take good time.
So what is the next obstacle, Greg? Farm.
Farm, eh? Well, right here, mate.
Oh shit. Okay.
We weren't too worried about Farm A, the first of 6 farmyards that lay on or very close to our line, partly because it paled in comparison to what we'd just done,
Peter Pettigrew.
partly because we now believed Scottish farmers were more chill, but mainly because we didn't have to go right through it. However, we were taking nothing for granted.
That van recently drove in, didn't it?
Yeah.
About a minute ago. I do think there's going to be a situation where we have to explain to someone what we're doing, and then they're like, oh yeah, that's fine.
Quite a few situations, probably.
Yeah.
That prediction would come to fruition sooner than we could have hoped. But for now, it was away from the horses of Farm A and across the fields towards the lorries of the M9.
Yeah, he's coming right up. Let's get over this before he can stop us doing it, potentially. Go, 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 mate. And away we go.
Having drifted swiftly past our first farmer and into the safety of the penultimate field, we could start to gauge the lorry frequency on the M9.
It's not empty, but it's not rammed as if it's like everyone's holidaying or something.
No. Everyone's hunkering down, right? Getting ready for the fixture of the century later on.
Yeah, yeah. The thrashing of the century.
Yeah, I all feel sorry for you, but it's alright, it's just a guess.
This kind of land is just,
So forgiving, isn't it?
it's heavenly. We're probably doing, 2 miles an hour, if not more, making solid ground,
Yeah.
and especially with the cooler heat from the farmers, it's too easy in a way.
You would think I'd have learnt not to say things like that, and sure enough, just after walking through this conveniently placed gigantic puddle, which in itself was instant karma, just over the fence, the dreaded rumble of a quad bike began to crescendo its way towards us.
How you doing? We're all right. It sounds a bit funny, but we're actually attempting a world record attempt, trying to cross Scotland in a completely straight line, and we just so happen to have come across your fields there.
It's a bit too far off, that's why we have to go under stuff like this.
We've come from Stirling pretty much, and we haven't deviated more than 15 metres. Well, Dunmore. Well, through Cowie. We went through Cowie. Well,
Go through the factory, the timber factory.
so it's bit across the motorways and towards Loch Lomond.
About 5 days probably.
This morning. Yeah, it's not without its dangers. Yeah, I know.
Yeah.
We'll wait till there's a large gap.
The farmer went on to explain that he didn't really appreciate us touching his fences and knocking about on his land during a pandemic, but in the end he did have some respect for what we were trying to achieve and left us to it, although it definitely helped that we were no longer on his land.
Yeah, thanks mate, I appreciate that.
Thanks a lot.
Okay, so the first time there that someone's questioned us, maybe we were being a bit too lackluster with our approach. Concerned farmer. In the end, he was a nice guy. He's just thinking, look, we're in a pandemic still. You're touching fences. I've got a guy here who's vulnerable. We get that, but something to bear in mind.
And he's not wrong. Like, I can completely
Yeah.
see if it was my farm and I saw 2 blokes crossing it,
absolutely.
I'd be questioning them and worried
Yo.
about what they were doing.
Yeah.
What's up,
For
dude?
now, though, we've got to cross this rumbling motorway. So hopefully the traffic is somewhat sparse. Here we go.
The 2 motorways we were about to cross were only 2 lane as opposed to 3 or 4, but still illegal to set foot on as a pedestrian, and with cars potentially travelling well over 80 miles per hour, it was no place to muck about. We were hoping, however, that the gaps in the traffic would be big and the crossing quick and safe. One thing we didn't anticipate was for a van to be illegally parked on the slip road right on our line.
Watch some piss or something.
Completely oblivious of where you pulled up in the middle of nowhere. There's 2 blokes down below.
Imagine we just had his knob out there pissing.
Imagine if every fence was like this.
Oh, that'd be a dream. Moment of truth. Oh, brilliant. Oh, brilliant, mate.
Let's go.
Let's go.
More this way then.
So we're walking up the motorway the wrong way.
Yep.
Ah, car's coming now, mate.
Okay, go. Just cross it. Get out of here, mate.
Am I going the right way?
Yeah. Don't go over the next one yet, though.
No.
Just as we'd hoped, the crossing was a smooth one.
Yeah, we online?
Yeah.
Cool.
And it was a similar story up at the far slip road.
Yeah, car coming, so run. Okay, that wasn't too bad. Only one car horn, so...
Yeah, there's that one guy, that black car, do you see it?
yeah. Could have been worse.
Up next, though, was the junction itself, complete with its own motorway service station.
After this one, mate, I think, be quick. Yeah. Okay, go.
Down and then up, I think.
Is it? Okay.
The far side of the pit of the roundabout threw a wall of brambles at us that made us wish we'd stayed on the grass and deviated 8 metres. However, after another swift crossing and a smooth entry into the grounds of the service station itself, there was a reward waiting for us in the form of 2 perfectly placed padded chairs.
Perfect.
Thank you.
Thanks a lot, guys.
Very thoughtful.
Oh,
that feels good. As if a chair.
so good.
Presumably a well-kept secret among the staff smokers, this hidden spot was the perfect place to rest, refuel, and text Callum to let him know that we'd be at the fishery in about an hour and a half's time. Right now, it was time to venture deeper into staff territory.
Right, on we go. We've had a little break on these conveniently placed chairs. The line actually does go through this gas area, and you know, we've got to be true to the line.
Brilliant footholds.
Brilliant footholes in the wall. Just got to hope that no staff come. We've also got this rubbish bag, so we're hoping that over there there's a biffa bin or something that we can lob it in. So,
Yeah.
ready when you are, Greg?
Yep.
Okay. All clear, I think. Just don't make a spark. Through here. Yep, all good. Coast is clear. Can jump on the grass. Oh. Nice. Oh.
Rubbish.
It's a rubbish compactor.
That is ideal, mate.
Yeah. I asked for a biffa bin. Right, line is here. Can we go through that fence?
Yeah.
Ah. Pass it me over. Yeah. Yep.
A quick zigzag around the corner and we were back amongst civilization again. In other words, a place that we were actually allowed to be.
But there it is. It's Moto service station. That's a new obstacle.
The only potential spanner in the works now was if the lorry parking area was full of lorries.
How are we looking, Greg? No lorries. Ah, it's disappointing.
That is the line, to be fair. Well, yeah, I mean, we're on the line.
No lorry crawling action today, I'm afraid.
Next up, and to round off this little chapter of tarmac and trepidation, it was the M80, our second and final motorway of the trip, and from what we could see from the comfort of our latest bramble patch, it was a similar busyness to its close neighbour.
Okay, let's wait here. So we've got a clear sight of front.
Yeah, yeah.
We haven't got clear the other way, but we've got clear now.
Yeah.
Someone just crossed. It's amazing they're in the mall already. I mean, I suppose if you run straight there. Fuck, I hate this spawn. I don't know what else I could do. I guess I'll just run for it, and if I don't fucking know. I'll just run for it. Whatever. There could be someone down there. There could be someone up there, but I'm like running down the highway. Thought I heard someone. I did hear someone. Fuck are you, dude? bet there's a guy to my right though. I'm just running for it and hoping that there's no one. What the fuck? Okay. That's Gav. I don't think that was who was shooting at me. Yeah, see, it wasn't. Some piece of shit sniper. Where was he shooting me from? The tower, maybe? Where the fuck could he possibly be? I don't get it. So where the fuck do I go? I don't want to run straight into the fucking sniper's face. I want to, like, I don't know, maybe try to avoid his. Fuck it. I don't know where the sniper is, so I'm just gonna run. There's nothing else I can do about it. He's so far away that his shots are literally silenced. Like, I can't hear his shots. I'm gonna lose to a fight, a long-range fight. So I don't want to jinx myself, but I guess fuck it, it's too late at this point. I haven't. It's been a little bit since I actually got in a long-range fight, and that's why I'm doing so well at the moment. But when that situation prevents itself, that's when I'm gonna start to have problems. Wait, is that a multi-hit face shield? No. I literally can't even hold any more food.